Have you ever experienced that your children start like really enthusiastically to form a good habit and they're really good for a few days and then they fall back? Maybe you have experienced it yourself. Why does that happen? Well, if you want to know and how you can help your children so that it doesn't hold them back all their life from succeeding in many areas, then this is a must-watch video for you. Who does your child believe that they are? Do they believe that they are proactive or lazy, smart or dumb? Do they believe they are careful or careless, organized or disorganized? Whoever they believe that they are is how they're going to act. That's the box that we build for ourselves, our identity. If they have negative beliefs about themselves, their identity, that you will find that they keep reverting back to who they believe they are. They might try to act proactive and organized for a few days, but then their brain is going to tell them, no, that's not who you are. You are lazy. And they revert back to being lazy. Their negative beliefs about who they believe that they are always going to hold them back, keep them in that box that they built for themselves. Identity, who we believe we are, is a powerful force in human nature. We need to make sure we protect our children from building negative beliefs about themselves and help them build positive beliefs about themselves. And how do we do that? Every belief is strengthened through actions. Our belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is strengthened through our actions. And that's what Emaan is. Emaan is belief that is in action. Your Emaan gets stronger the more you act in accordance with that. When we call our children labels like you are lazy, you are careless, you are disorganized, you are dumb, we are helping build a negative identity in them. On top of that, we give them evidence that you didn't clean your room, you didn't do your homework, you left this here. I give them evidence of their actions, which reinforce that negative belief in them. That's who I am. They might be rebelling and saying, no, I'm not, that's all. But still, in their subconscious, you're building that negative belief about themselves, that that's who I am. They repeatedly hear that about themselves from their parents or their siblings. They will start believing that's who I am. So we need to be careful. You don't label them as such. Your children are not lazy and careless. Allah didn't create a lazy person, a careless person, or a mean person. We act. Those are behaviors. Some days maybe they're acting lazy, some days proactive, some days they're mean, some days they're super kind, right? Those are behaviors, and there could be many reasons why they're acting that way. So it's better that we say you're acting lazy, you're acting mean, you're acting angry, you're acting careless, rather than you are that. That's your identity, which can be very dangerous for their well-being. How do we build a positive belief about a positive identity of a strong, confident Muslim? By using positive labels. We want to start by labeling our children in positive ways, giving them positive nicknames, catching them in small good deeds. Whether they pray, let's say they don't pray, you have a child who doesn't pray, catch them in one prayer they do, or they pray after you remind them many times. Maybe they don't clean the dishes, maybe they are being mean. Catch them in small acts of kindness. Catch them in the smallest deeds and elevate that, appreciate it. Appreciating increases it, right? Increases its value. It was very kind of you. You are so kind that you gave your sister this, or you were so empathetic that you gave me a glass of water. You are empathetic. Give them positive labels, appreciating them. That gives them evidence that that's the person I am. I am a good Muslim. You are kind. You are, I've got kids label themselves like, I am the Princess of Mercy, and I'm Mr. Merciful. They give them positive nicknames and catch them and give them evidence through their small good deeds that that's who you are. You label them in positive ways. And so next time they catch themselves in doing opposite of who they believe, they will be much more likely to correct that behavior and align themselves with who they believe they actually are. We in fact see this in our sunnah. Prophet Muhammad gave people beautiful nicknames, like Khalid bin Walid radiallahu anhu was called the sword of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine being nicknamed the sword of Allah. I am the sword of Allah. That person is never losing a battle. He goes to the battle and he knows, I am the sword of Allah. How could I be defeated? And he was never defeated. So to summarize, do not label your children with negative labels. Label the behavior, not the person. Make sure you catch them in smallest good deeds and appreciate it to grow that. And thirdly, make sure you give them positive nicknames, positive labels, so they start seeing themselves, and that's my identity. Try that and you will see the difference slowly, inshallah. And that's just part of many great advices I give you in this book, which is over 20 years of my experience of teaching children around the globe. This is a must-have book for every parent out there in 21st century who wants to raise a strong, confident Muslim. And I am going to be giving this book away for free to a lot of people in just free. All you need to do is cover the shipping. To all the people who attend our book launch event very soon, make sure you register for it. The link is below. Make sure you invite your family, your friends, your sisters to the event. Allah helps those who help others. Invite them, learn together. And I look forward to it. In fact, I have some really special exclusive surprises just for people who turn up live and joins live that day, inshallah. I look forward to meeting you there. Assalamu alaikum.